Oh boy, this game, this game. So since the last time I played, I have acquired almost an entire tier three fleet. These two tier two ships are just in here until I can get you know, tier three variants. I got the tier three heavy, well, dreadnought, but there's a tier three destroyer that comes off the nav, and then the Orcus has a tier three support that comes off of that. I forgot what it's called. I don't care. Um, I'm gonna say right now problems I have with this game. Let's go over to the tech tree. All these ships are the frickin' same. All the destroyers are the same. I'm going to assume all these heavy ships are the same because when I realized that pretty much this heavy ship and that heavy ship are almost pretty much identical to. This enemy is a little hard to navigate to this heavy ship. Like I was so upset because I got this. I got the graphics. I'm like, yay! I got a dreadnought from a different faction, which means this is gonna have different. Nope, same weapons. It's just different stats. Same abilities, just different stats. It's boring. These ships are all the same. There's no real variety. This is a tier progression system that doesn't really feel like I'm progressing. I'm just getting. I mean, I'm progressing through aesthetics, but then again, the aesthetics from these ships. Like, where is it? Where's that first one? What is this? Jupiter, our mix, whatever. Fuck this faction. These these three destroyers looked exactly the same, and I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that this one, let it load, looks pretty much the same too. Bravo. It has more health, it has more damage, has faster projectile speed, and it has more energy. The only noticeable differences are stats. It's the same. See, this is why I can only recommend that if you are on PC, just go ahead. Just go ahead and play Fracture Space on PC. I know the community is a little dying there, but if you want to play a game where you have spaceships fighting each other, that's a much more interesting game. The ships are actually diverse and unique and have their own play styles. Each ship has its own specific play style and means of, going about and managing it. And the gameplay, in general gameplay in this game isn't so bad. It's actually really simple. It's also really freaking easy. Did I mention how easy it is? It's really easy. General gameplay boils down to heavy ships. Like you grab like it's 5v5. I read a Game Informer article about it. I know, right? I read Game Informer. I didn't just look at the release calendar for those things that they want you to go to GameStop to pick up. Anyway, so I read in the article. This guy clearly doesn't know what he's talking about, and he said that this is this for the PS4 version specifically. This is Dreadnought on PS4. He says it's 8v8. This is not 8v8. If this is an 8v8, there's three people on the team that are freaking invisible and can only see the other three people who are invisible. Because this is hardcore 5v5. 4v4 sometimes, and then a fifth guy shows up. But I digress. Back to the point of the core gameplay. I generally find that you take two heavies, a destroyer, a sniper, and a support. And actually, you don't even need the sniper. I mean, as long as you have two heavies and a support, you're pretty much good. I mean, you can take two snipers, a destroyer, a sniper, two destroyers. You could take two more heavies, or another heavy and another run three heavies, two supports. That's actually pretty scary because those dreadnoughts don't do it. Those dreadnoughts don't die. Um, I have some qualms. Other minor qualms. Missiles don't seem to be very useful. I mean, yeah, they do damage, but they're so easy to avoid. I mean, the nuclear missile is kind of good if you can land a hit because it doesn't I don't know, you fire the nuclear missile and then it just disappears and reappears next to the enemy because it can't be tracked at all. There's no icon. There's no missile icon showing you where it is. There's also no visual model or anything in the game to show where it is prior to when it's coming down and about to blow up. So but you can see it launch. You can see the missile launch, and then that's your cue to, time to move out the way. This game takes forever to load. Also, this recording is probably just going to last until the game crashes. I tried streaming this on 3 other separate occasions, and it crashed each time. Oh boy, this game. Play Fractured Space. It's better. Just play Fractured Space. It's way better. Say what you will about crew skills or crew augments. I forgot what they were called. The bullshit microtransaction they added in. Say what you will about that, but the core gameplay is still there. Still good. Still fun. Alright, so what we got here is we got the 5 people on the team. So we got Destroyer, Heavy, Sniper, and a support. Oh, perfect! So my goal is to stay as close as I can to those 2 heavies. And if the Destroyer needs help, then he'll go ahead and run away and come back to me, because I ain't going out of my way to help him. And that Heavy switched to a Sniper. Okay. So, new plan. Stay as close as I can to the Heavy and the Destroyer. And keep those 2 alive, because those 2 are the primary sources of damage and important. And important. I'm not sure if there's any game sound coming through either. I'm afraid to put the game sound on the headset, because I have to play the game. I can't play game sounds through the headset, because the last 3 times I've tried, the audio will break. Like, the game audio will just be gone, and then the party chat goes to shit. Not like game chat, but my personal party chat goes to just goes down the crapper. That was one. Oh yeah, these Corvettes, these bombers. I forgot about these things. These things exist. They're pretty annoying. They have quite a bit of damage. Also, these lasers, the way they lock on, suck. Because you gotta hold it on them, and it's terrible, because I can't fucking do that, because controllers are shit. Controller analogs are shit. God, I wish I had... my computer was working. Oh yeah, my computer's broken. So, I made the fool's mistake of letting a 10-year-old who's obsessed with 8-Bit Ryan, Dan TDM, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Roblox use my computer. Because guess what they did? They went ahead and downloaded Five Nights at Freddy's crap from God knows where and Roblox, and now my computer doesn't work. So, moral of the story, kids, is be mean to your children. Be mean to your nieces and nephews. As much as possible. How dare they want to go ahead and use your stuff? Never let them use your stuff, especially if it costs more. Like, if it costs $1,000, no, they're not allowed to touch it. I've been talking a lot. I have been quiet mostly all day. I don't even know what I'm doing. These guys haven't been taking damage, and I don't feel the need to actually do stuff. He's hurt! I can heal him. So, I did notice this one problem with the healing class. So, if you can see it, if I were to press the square button, I would activate an ability called Beam Amplifier. And the little row number 2, which means that it's at rank 2. Or tier 2, or whatever you want to call it. So activating that is supposed to increase my healing output, but for some reason I heal less. I heal less. Also, using the touchpad as a legitimate means of controlling, as a legitimate control for the game, is dumb. It is not sensitive enough. It is inaccurate. I have done the wrong thing so many times because the touchpad, not text pad. Oh, I remember the Xbox 360's chat pad. What a piece of shit. But I digress again. So, as I try to hold, I can't really hold the menu down, but down is to cancel any actions, up is movement, right is shield, left is weapons. Sometimes, a lot of the times when I'm trying to go down, we'll go left to activate. Well, I'm trying to go down to turn off maybe the shield or the engines, and I just end up, turning on the weapons, and that drains your energy pretty quickly, and it's just like, that's not what I wanted. And I just realized I'm flying directly into the enemy team, so I'm going to pop the shield. Actually, no, fuck the shield. Activate the engines. GTFO. Serpentine. Oh, he's following me. I'm dead. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Oh wow, we're losing 0-12. kind of weird. The last game I played right before I started this recording, we won 100 guys. But I hope that we don't end up in the same situation. Get that. Alright, I'm just gonna play this heavy. I don't feel like healing. I feel like shooting. I was elected to... I came here to kill, not to heal. I was elected to lead, not to read. Oh, President Schwarzenegger. Where would we be without you? But generally, I am... this game... It's not even a bad game, it's just so... mediocre. And I'm taking shots, which means I'm gonna move up here. Oh look, missiles. And I'm gonna move here and avoid most of those missiles. Who's shooting at me? Person somewhere. Oh, that fighter guy is really messing up our back line. Oh, there he is. He moved at the last second. He's still buzzing around me. I'm not even sure if he... I really don't even know if you can hear me or hear the game. Could check it up on YouTube. Yeah, I'll do that right now. It'd be funny if I bring up YouTube and I don't even see my own, like my YouTube homepage, and I don't even see my own channel. Okay, I do. Doing this live stream because it's easier to manage. And I'm a lazy fuck who doesn't feel like... Yep, you hear me. I don't need to hear my voice. This is how we do things on my channel. Raunchy and unprepared. This is a loss. This game's a loss. No one is teleported either. Oh, my bad. Warp jump. I got some cover. I can start returning fire. Repeater guns are really good for shorter ranges. See, 2 missiles. I'm going to activate the anti-missiles. Reload the repeaters. We need someone who can do something about that fucker. He's just going to keep wrecking our shit.
Activating primary weapons, Captain. Countermeasures recharging. Broadside ballistic guns firing up.
Okay, he's dead. Sniper just moved into position to flank us. Like, there are some really cool moments where you actually do feel like a fleet and you're fighting. I mean, I dare say this is one of them. It's just that there's some really dumb moments coupled with that makes it not worth it. Don't activate the shield unless you're actually getting shot at. Shield gives damage reduction to a great extent. We can actually catch up. And he's out of there. What's up, Walker? What's the thing going? Yeah, let's get some distance. See, I did it again. I was trying to turn my shit off and I ended up turning on the weapons. Oh, hello. I don't know what's going on. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm still shooting. There I am. Ah, damn. I don't know what he hit me with. I know what he hit me with. It's something that disables all my electronics. Can't even activate the shield saying that. I could be mad about it, but I really don't care. I mean, the only reason I actually started to play this is because I'm waiting for my Battlefield 4 to finish downloading. I'm not all too keen on the Battlefield 1. The setting doesn't interest me one bit. The World War I setting doesn't interest me at all. Especially not EA's presentation of their new expansion. Oh, EA, you fucked up E3. You know what? I don't have one of those. I don't have an E3 reaction video. I think I need to do one of those. Yeah, I'll do an E3 reactions video. But first I'll have to watch E3. Ooh. My baloney has a first... I am... Oh, wow. So, bit of honesty. When I get very talkative, it means I'm depressed. Fuck. I can't shut up. No, really. No, it's not particularly something I'm proud of when it comes to me. Trying to get in the range here. So yeah, I've been at this Dreadnought game for 2 weeks, and from the beginning I was saying just play Fracture Space, and then now a week later I'm still saying just play Fracture Space. I'm gonna get him before he gets me. Why did I launch those missiles? Got him. Let me get some distance. Warp to my sniper friend there. So, I don't know why yet, but the Dreadnoughts can warp to allies, or can only warp to allies, but Destroyers warp to enemies. I can understand Destroyers warping to enemies, but I don't see why Dreadnoughts can only warp to allies. I can totally see Dreadnoughts warping to enemies working. But then again, maybe that would be maybe because I see it working, it'd be a little too much, because then the Dreadnought warps in, and then he's a Dreadnought, he can take the damage, and he's just like, yo, I'll just sit here while you guys warp in too. I can see how that could be a little bit much. And also, the camera in this game sucks. Just remember that, because, alright, so, when hitting the left trigger brings up the aiming, right? So where did I wanted to jump. I didn't, whatever. Whereas, oh yeah, the camera. So, doing this is supposed to be the aiming, but the aiming doesn't eliminate the model of your ship. You're not like going into like a Ghost Recon 1 like first person kind of like you warp jump to the exact same location. Good job, dude. But instead, like there will be moments like say there's an enemy below me. Oh no, look, I can't see directly below me. Like dumb stuff like that. Makes me wonder, like, what the hell were they thinking when they decided, hey, let's put the game in beta. Like, but we have these glaring issues that will make us laughable in terms of game design and direction. Nah, it's fun. Just make it beta. Let's make it a beta. Oh, the point system. Oh, let's make it 100 first team to 100 points. What? They gotta get 100 kills? Oh wait, yeah, you're right. That can be quite unreasonable. How about a quarter of that? 25? Yeah, but we still want them. Yeah, but let's make it first to 25 wins in the team deathmatch. But don't worry though. No need to go ahead and change the point values from making like the total point value. We got to keep it as 100, and each ship is worth 4 points, regardless of size. So theoretically speaking, you can just have destroyer hunt down their supports or their squishy ships or their snipers constantly. And get crap ton kills, because all ships are worth 4 points regardless of size. So why would you not want to just constantly kill the easier ships like what I'm doing right now? Oh, those aren't torpedoes. These are torpedoes. Oh, he has anti-missiles. How dare you? So I just snuck in, took out their squishy, and virtually no repercussions. And this guy can blow me up super easy. Why? Because he has a fuck ton of damage and no health. Because apparently that's freaking balanced. Yes, that is how you do balance. That is... No, like, that's not really sarcasm. A small ship that deals a lot of damage, but it's really... Well, no. Small, very low health, but extremely maneuverable. It sounds like it should be balanced, but the extremely maneuverable part makes me wonder. Because, oh, I'm back to this. Also, the game just seems to change your ship sometimes when you die. Like, it just doesn't remember what ship you were using, and when you respawn, it, like, goes back to, like, the top of the list. I think that... I'm not even gonna complain about that. That's just a... It's not really a necessary, like, big... It's just a nitpick, really. But, you know, I'm still gonna say, like, you know... It'd be nice if I didn't have to constantly, like, make sure I was on the same ship every time I died. It'd be nice. Yep, moments like these I actually do like. It's just like, keep shooting, and I feel like I'm part of like the space battle, like you see in the start of episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Movie sucks, but you know. And again, even I would say it's better than Return of the Jedi. I got no healer. You know, I decided not to be a healer, but I don't care at this point. I just want this match to be over. I want these points. Yeah, so week 2 impressions of Dreadnought. Still not going very good. Maybe next week when I get tier 4, I might be more enticed by this game, more engaged, more not hating it. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Other than that, this has been Ren of Angel coming at you again. No, I don't like that. This is... Okay, you know what? Here's going to be my outro. I hate everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever. This loading screen takes forever.